Imagine No Malaria. And so she's going to inform you about this awesome organization, and maybe you'll be inspired to help out some way.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for having me out here. I know you guys are talking about what it means to thrive this weekend. And really, with Imagine No Malaria, we're talking about how we can help people in Africa to thrive, to live full and abundant and awesome lives. So I want to start off by asking a question. How many of you have ever had the flu? Yeah. Having the flu feels pretty rotten, doesn't it? You ache everywhere. Your head hurts, you have a high temperature, you can kind of start to feel sick. Well, having malaria is like having the flu times 10. It's awful. And so your temperature can get up to 106 degrees, and you really start to shake, and it can actually cause huge problems with your brain. And most of the people who die from malaria are kids, little kids, like kids under the age of 5. So will you guys all stand up for me? I'm going to test something out. All right, I want you to see if you can go like this. Can you do that? That's not very hard, is it? Did you know that if you're under 5 years old, you can't do this? You can't, because your head's so big compared to the rest of your body, it doesn't make it all the way around. Yeah, little kids' heads are really big. So think of all these little kids who are under the age of 5 who can't do this. And those are the kids that we're really trying to help. You guys are awesome. So we're talking about those kids and how we can really save their lives. And I want to tell you, malaria affects a lot of people. Over 500 million people are at risk for contracting malaria every single year. And 655,000 people die from malaria. What makes this so awful is that we know how to prevent malaria, we know how to treat it, and we know how to beat it. But unfortunately, we're just not doing enough. And so with just very simple things, we can make a huge difference, and we can truly save the world. We have this really comprehensive plan. The United Methodist Church is doing all these really amazing things to make a difference. How many of you know about bed nets? Oh yeah, we've got a lot of hands up. How much does a bed net cost? Anyone know? $10. We know that bed nets are the most effective way to save lives. So with just $10, you can help save a life. Bed nets are really important. But even besides bed nets, we need to stop mosquitoes from breeding in those areas, so we can work on that. We can teach people how to protect themselves against malaria. We can teach them about how to get proper treatment. We can help provide medicine, and we can help just get the story out. We use cell phones a lot, don't we? Did you know that in Africa they use cell phones a lot too? I've been learning about this. They don't have TVs, most part, but they use solar-powered chargers, and a lot of people have cell phones. They call each other up in the morning just to say, hey, good morning. And so using cell phones is a great way to get information out too. All right, I want to talk about what you guys can do. All of you guys out there. First of all, we can help tell the story. If every single one of us went home and told our parents or our neighbors or other kids at school about malaria, and we got them on board, we can make a huge impact. One way you can do that is we have these awesome wristbands. They're lime green. They say, Imagine No Malaria. And they are outside on a big table. So stop by, get a wristband, wear it proudly, and tell everyone you know about Imagine No Malaria. You can also help just by praying. Prayer is a really amazing way that we can make a difference. But I also want you guys to think about how many lives you can save. We talked about $10 saving a life. What would it do if you committed yourself to saying, you know what, I'm going to try to save 10 lives this year. I'm going to put aside some pennies. I'm going to decide not to buy the Slurpee at the gas station, and I'm going to save 10 lives. I'm going to give $100 to do this. How many lives could your youth group save? If you guys all worked together and got your church on board, how many lives could you save? How many people could you help thrive? That's what I want to challenge you to think about. I'm going to meet with some of your adults later today and give them some more information about how your youth groups can get involved. And I am just so excited that you guys are here and you're learning a lot. We have a goal to end death from malaria by 2015. So that's just around the corner. How many sophomores do we have here? We got a lot of sophomores. Did you know by the time you guys graduate from high school, we want to end death from malaria? It's not too far away, and it's amazing. And together with all of your help, we can do that. So thank you guys very much. Thanks for letting me tell you about this, and stop by the table and come see me. Thanks so much.